The first big difference between Shopify and WooCommerce is in the level of control you have. Indeed, with Shopify, you pay to be able to use their platform. They provide what is called a SaaS, or software as a service, and you pay monthly to use their e-commerce software. You are not the real owner of your store. You pay to use their software that lets you create your store. If you stop paying, you lose everything. Shopify has the right to terminate your account at any time, and without having to justify themselves if they consider that you do not comply with their acceptable use policy, or AUP. Their AUP covers typical valid reasons for rejecting your business. For example, if you engage in illegal activities or promote hate. You should also be careful not to sell products protected by trademarks and copyrights. You could get into problems by using copyrighted images and videos on your store. Things could also go wrong if you use what Shopify considers as deceptive commercial practices. It's a vague concept, and Shopify is the only one to judge whether or not you follow the rules of good business practice. They decide what you can sell on their platform. Be very careful of controversial, counterfeit, or politically sensitive products. An example was the sale of protective masks. During the coronavirus pandemic in 2020, Shopify shut down stores that practiced price gouging, so selling products at highly inflated prices in a health crisis situation. I invite you to check their policy and see for yourselves. You must be aware of their acceptable use policy. If Shopify doesn't like you, they will shut you down and you will have almost nothing to say. But if you do the best you can to build an honest business, you shouldn't have a problem. The key concept is that you are a tenant of the Shopify home. If you play by the rules, you should be safe, even if nothing is guaranteed. Always remember that Shopify decides who can use their service and who is too high a risk for their business. You also have the question of backing up your site, which we will discuss later, and the ease of migrating your data to another platform. Shopify has an interest in you staying on their platform, so they won't make it too easy for you to leave. On the other hand, with WooCommerce, you actually own your store. You are the only one to decide. Nobody can delete your store no matter what you are legally selling. In addition, you also own all your data. You don't have a Shopify above you telling what you can do or not. On top of that, you can create full backups easily and move your store to another hosting provider in a few clicks if you want to. WooCommerce is a free plugin you install on top of WordPress, the open source CMS used worldwide. Only the law is still above you with WooCommerce. It's a really calming feeling to know that no one is going to kill your business. You stay in control. However, with great power comes great responsibility. You are responsible for the security of your WooCommerce store. Make sure it doesn't get hacked. You have to deal with technical problems, and you don't have all the comfort you get with Shopify. In conclusion, Shopify is like renting a comfortable villa and WooCommerce buying your own house.